Hi there, it's Carl Irwin, the Common Magician, and this is a trick that I do. This is part of the Tricks That I Do series that I've been posting, tricks that I actually do for people. These aren't theoretical ideas, but actually things that I do in practice whenever I have an opportunity to perform. This is a little piece of card magic that I do. It's got sort of an order from chaos kind of theme to it. And the way it works is we need to get some random pieces of information. And a great way to do that is to just use a deck of cards to acquire random information. The first thing we need is the identity of a card. So we'll see what we have here at the top. 8 of diamonds, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a composite card here. So we'll take the next one, and I need you to decide here, value or suit. Suit. All right, this will be the suit for the 8. So we have the 8 here, and then this will be the suit, which is also the diamond. So we're not going to do that because it's the same thing. Let's take the next one. This will be the suit for that 8. Clubs. So 8 of clubs is what we're looking at. We need another piece of information, a randomized piece of information. We need a number. We want kind of a larger number, not something too small and not something too big. So we'll just take the top few cards here. In fact, do you want to use 1, 2, or 3 cards? Just a few of them, 1, 2, or 3. 1. Okay, we'll take the first card that we get here is 2. And that's a very small number, but we can use it. Let's call it, we'll call it 20. Instead, we'll call it 20. So, very good. So what do we have? We have 8 of clubs, and we have 20. Is that right? So again, order from chaos, shuffle deck, and let's see what we find here at 20 cards, the 20th position in this deck of cards. Let's see here we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is number 20 in a shuffled deck of cards, random pieces of information. It is the 8 of clubs. 8 of clubs. So that is a variation on any card at any number that I do that gives the audience, the spectators, free choices over certain parts of it, right? They can choose values and suits, and they can choose how many cards we're going to use to composite a number, and then it ends up there. So I use this actually, this is kind of my go-to version for a pre-show. If I want someone to record it, which I don't do. I mean, but this is the theoretical part. If I want someone to record it, and they can keep it or show to somebody else or post it on social media, Facebook or something, this is my favorite pre-show way to do it, because what you do is you determine value, suit, you determine identity, have someone think of that, to remember that for the group. Then you have them make choices to determine a number, and you have someone think of that number. Then you get everything shuffled and squared up and sitting there. And then you say, this is going to be amazing. Why don't you turn on your phone and record this moment, because you're going to want to reflect on it later on, right? And then you say, then you start the trick at that moment is how you would use it. So it's a pre-show kind of setup, but it works well as a trick, just as a different kind of alternate reality, dual reality sort of experience for those that are present. But the way it works from that point is you have sitting there and say, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of David Berglas, right? And you go into that and you explain the Holy Grail card effect. And you say, you need someone to be thinking of a random card, and you're thinking of a random card. What card are you thinking of? And then they say it, and you get this on camera. And then you get someone else to do the same for the number. Then you have someone else pick up the cards, and they will go ahead and deal down to that position. And you've created a miracle for the people that are in the room, but you have a very different kind of miracle, pre-show miracle, that you have for the people that record it. You can have them then post that. Say, go ahead and post that to your social media. Make sure you share it with me. And, you know, if that's the kind of the thing that you're into, you can get a pre-show setup of any card at any number that can be shared with people. It looks really impossible. but it does use that pre-show kind of premise. So that's one that I do, not very regularly, but I have a couple of ways that I get into that and perform that trick that I do. So good luck with that. Happy magicking.